Man, the intro music for this game is outstanding. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back to the channel. You know, recently I've been playing some Frostpunk 2 because there's a big update coming for that one. And it made me think to myself, I would really like to play a Mad Max game again. I really would. I think we recently had that new Furiosa movie, which was a spin-off of the 2015 movie known as Fury Road. And just before that, we got an actual official Mad Max game. But it's been over a decade, and there's certainly been some games that have spun off from that and are certainly inspired by that. And this is one that really caught my eye. Well, again, welcome aboard and good to see you all here for Dust Raiders, a demo that's been around for a little bit, but I'm finally getting around to it, and it certainly deserves a little bit of attention here on the channel because it's a game that hopefully is sometime coming soon. So welcome aboard to all of you. Thanks again for subbing to the channel. Have you done that yet? Oh, cool. Welcome to all the new subs then. And thanks again for liking. Yeah, it certainly helps Raptoria to grow as we rocket towards 2 million subscribers. Yeah. All right. Well, welcome back and good to see you all yet again. So let's take our first look at Dust Raiders, a game that allows us to build vehicles and travel across many different desert wasteland locations to trade between different enclaves and get into combat. It's got a lot of cool stuff going on. So you should definitely watch till the end because I think it's quite a good one, and the trailer itself is impressive. So anyway, without further ado, let's go.
No one remembers the beginnings of the eternal storm. It's been here with us, always, devouring everything. But we've stood against it and we endure. It's my home, the refinery, a decent place to live, better than most. The caravans come and go, taking our fuel. They're the lifeblood of the wasteland. But with the riches comes danger. Hungry wolves from the wasteland, ever ready to take what's not theirs. Sawblade, the self-appointed lord of the wasteland. He brought the end to our peace. He brought blood, fury, desperation, death. Yet, here I am. Alive, but battered. I remember the days when we built all this, and I know we can do it once again. The road's ahead. It's waiting.
Damn. So Sawblade came in and destroyed this refinery and killed a ton of people, all of our friends, family, and maybe more. Now it's time to get revenge. Dust, that's our name. Without a ride, there's no way to track a motorized gang or survive in the desert. For now, I'm screwed. The refinery's barely holding on, and if I don't fix that, everyone left here will die of thirst. Workshop was the heart of the refinery and best place to grab a vehicle and gather a crew. Okay, we're going to go ahead and skip tutorials for now, but I have read a lot of these and played a little bit beforehand, so, but some things are still explored and discovered because, of course, there's some RNG to the game of random events out in the world and, of course, things that will happen, so that's exciting. Let's go to the workshop and chat with Nix. Stop dragging your feet. The refinery won't rebuild itself. The sooner you start hauling goods, the faster we'll get back on track. If you want to be useful, haul your ass into the desert and scavenge something worthwhile. The gangsters who raided us must have left something behind, and I need parts to fix the rides. Get moving, unless you're planning to hoof it between enclaves like a damn idiot. Alright. In the Enclave's dim workshop, our friend Nix breathes life into battered machines, preparing them for the wasteland's unforgiving roads. We'll need to get 2 parts to repair whatever vehicle that is there. Okay, well, nothing else we can do then but leave. Wow, this is like an RTS. It's like playing Red Alert 2 or something like that so far. A couple of vehicles here wrecked from the attack on the refinery. Let's check this one out. A wounded raider. A groan leads you to a wreck of a car with a mounted heavy gun. Oh, really? As you approach, the guy who is there eyes you warily, unsure if you're here to save him or finish him off. Let's invest in people. Maybe he'll turn to our side. You approach him with a skeptical look, sizing up whether he'd survive the walk to the refinery. You, wait! Don't go! Name's Hawk. Been stuck here for 2 days and my ride broke down. No water left. Crew bailed on me as soon as they saw I couldn't move. Bastards. Help me out, and I'll drive for you like I did for Sawblade. I'm worth it. You'll see. Just don't leave me here, please. Alright, what a whiner. Should have just taken the gun. Still, you grab a few more parts from the wrecked car and head back. Well, there's Hawk and some extra parts. Okay. So we dropped him off. Let's go over to this other wreck. A buried wreck. You think it's just another dune, but it's hiding a wreck. You dig, first with your hands and then with a piece of scrap metal, and after a few hours of work you uncover a tank. Wow. You keep digging even though there's a risk of it's packed with unexploded ordnance. Let's do that. A tank like this could turn the tide against Sawblade, but there's no way you can repair it or make it move. Instead, you got the beast for parts. Whoever was here, they left priceless supplies, no matter how old. Wheat and parts. Wheat. What will we do with wheat? What happens if we try to go to the edge of the map? We have no car. We're just proceeding on foot. That's not good. Edge of the unknown. Wandering across the desert on foot is worse than bringing a knife to a gunfight. Boy, we better not do that then. Oh, but we fast traveled back to the refinery. Nice. All right, let's get to the workshop then and see if we can repair the vehicles. A car alone isn't enough. Without a decent gun, you won't make it more than a kilometer out there. Get to the workshop and see what you can cobble together from the junk you've hauled back. Well, that's interesting. They say a kilometer, but then also fuel is in gallons. We have 40 gallons of what I'd imagine to be diesel, maybe. Caravan durability at 7,500. There's our currency too, money showcased in poker chips, and it's day 1, to which in this demo we only can survive up to day 15 or until we build a bridge to track down Sawblade. Well, we have the Ripper Mark 1 here that we can buy with our chips, so let's go ahead and do that. And let's go back to the garage and install that. There's our vehicle, the Roamer. Armor 20. The more you have, the better it mitigates weak hits. Right. So we can actually have 2 other vehicles with us in a convoy protecting the Roamer, which is kind of like our main vehicle. And Hawk here, we saved his life, and that gives us plus 10 caravan speed and combat movement speed. So that's good. Let's throw him into the crew section. Ripper Mark 1. Let's go ahead and throw that in the main weapon. And task complete. Time to hit the wasteland before the wind erases Sawblade's trail. That bastard owes you for the refinery and the deaths of our friends. The locals in nearby enclaves must know where he ran off to. He doesn't know it yet, but his days are numbered. But we'll need to gear up and prepare to take on the entire gang. Better weapons and sturdier base. This means gathering trade goods and making a few stops. I'm coming with you. Let's start west. They're supposed to need grain over there, and lucky for us, you got plenty of that crap. Well, we did. We got wheat too. All right, Nyx, after winning a battle, repairs 20% of damage the vehicle takes. Great, that's awesome. I like how the vehicle bounces too when we actually equip it. Now there is some more customization to this game too. Of course, we got special weapons, other equipment, then we can add more armor and other things like that to the vehicle. Let's check out the shelter. I know something useful that, well, something that you might find useful. They're only going to tell us about the location to the west that has like a need for wheat, a town called Moonshine, so we don't really need to pay them. But it is cool that the shelter will give us tips and maybe other people to recruit. Yeah, right there. Service station. This is where we can repair and refuel our vehicle. And right now we're fully locked in, so we're good to go. All right, let's head out and see what we got. Oh, this is also the map. So we've started here in the lower right corner. Hard to tell if this is actually like on paper, so it looks yellow like this, or if it's the desert itself. Maybe a little of both. There's our journal. Overall goal of the game is to find and kill Sawblade, get revenge, but the kind of sub-objective then is to earn $50 and try to, you know, use that to buy more equipment and get a more powerful vehicle to then track down that gang and pursue them. All right, let's head out. All right, so we're heading west. Let's go. We'll follow this road, I guess. First blood. You haven't made it a kilometer from the refinery when a dust cloud rises on the horizon. Probably some hawkers lying in wait for a fuel shipment. Oh, we've been ambushed. All right, time to see what this beast can do. Let's go. And there's your combat. It almost looks like turn-based combat, but it's actually real-time combat with a little bit of cooldown. So we're going to ram this vehicle off the road and see if we can keep doing that to him. We also have to be on the lookout for, if you remember the Stampede level from Lion King, there'll be obstacles approaching us to the right. Also, I can't get the hotkeys to work here. We're supposed to press Q in order to side slam, but as I press Q, there we go. It didn't work the first couple of times, and there we got it. And we got our first raider, good and dead. He blew him to bits. Another victory in the wasteland. Excellent. And Nyx repairs some of the damage, and also some scrap has been found. Great, let's keep driving. Oh, there's Moonshine. Perfect. All right. Let's go to the trader and see what's up there. Okay, here we can sell our wheat for 72 94. So let's go ahead and do that. We've got one. Tepis. Hey, my friend. I know Sawblade has wronged you all. For that reason, I'll make an exception and tell you where to find him, even if it may bring trouble my way. He's camped far to the east beyond a vast chasm, which can only supposedly be crossed via the lone bridge. Maybe you'll find your vengeance there. Okay. Looks like we can buy luxuries here: alcohol, tools, wheat, scrap, and waste. So if we can figure out what other settlements like, we can, buy low and sell high, so we can, make our money by doing that. But we have to ship it ourselves. So our caravan here will show up, buy things, and then have to somehow survive across the desert to go sell it. And then when we reach another location, there'll be different workshops that offer different things. This workshop, for example, offers another Ripper Mark I, but also a shotgun, a launcher V1, and then light sheets and plates for the armor of the vehicle. So that's pretty cool. We got a job board here too. Mailman or shortages. Locals have relatives and friends nearby. Deliver letters and collect payment for the effort. Simple job. Wow, there's actually a movie. I think, isn't that called The Postman, or is it called The Mailman? Is Kevin Costner in that? All I can remember is he delivers letters and something maybe about a hydroelectric dam. I've seen it once, but a damn great movie from what I can recall. So all we need to do is pick up a small crate and deliver it to somebody. Doesn't say exactly where, but oh, here. Pump jacks is where we'll need to go, but it doesn't say where that may be. And then also they're saying to deliver 7 scrap to Moonshine. Okay, well that we're probably going to get from getting into combat, so let's go with that. And also Mailman too, and we'll go see if we can find where to bring those. Alright, back to the workshop then, nothing there. Oh, there's a couple people who will join us. Face and Vex, special weapon damage deals 15% more damage, wow. Or Face tribute from sales minus 2%. Does that mean 2% less price? I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the service station. Let's go ahead and fuel up for $1.67 and repair our vehicle too. Not too much damage at all. All right, let's leave the Enclave and go see if we can find another settlement. There are some vague roads here. And also in this game, we only are timed whenever we move. So as we're moving, there's an oasis down there. As we move, time goes forward. So as you can see, it's day 1. And as we're moving, the time is going forward there. A dead oasis. Oh no. Greener is a rare sight around here. You spot a cluster of trees and bushes by a murky pool and decide to risk it. When you get there, you find corpses, people, animals, even scavenger birds, all in various states of decay. The pool reeks of death. Oh man. Loot the vehicles of the dead or check the bodies hoping for something valuable. Let's go for the vehicles because maybe that'll be scrap. And that's one of our current goals. Oh damn, we found a whole new vehicle. No way. There are gang cars, a small caravan, and even a settler's wagon. All of them have been thoroughly stripped. Wow, that's great. We got a whole new car. That was a huge find. Now, if we go back to cargo, you can see what we've got so far. But if we go to caravan, oh yeah, you can see we got a cruiser now. Can we put somebody in the crew there? We can't drag anybody down here now. And I also don't think we can move anything here. So if we're going to make any changes to our caravan, I think we have to do so in the actual garage. Which is a little, I don't know, makes me scratch my head, where it's like if we find things like scrap out in the world, we can put it here in our cargo. But like if we find a person or a weapon, shouldn't we be able to equip it right away? Maybe not a weapon, maybe not armor, but a person certainly. So that would be an interesting thing to consider. All right, let's keep zipping around. Another wrecked caravan. On the horizon, you spot a pillar of black smoke. Instantly, you know you need to prepare for a fight. Uh-oh. No one's paying attention to you. You can slip by unnoticed, or you can avenge the fallen and rid the wasteland of one of Sawblade's crews. It would be a fair fight. The caravan wreckage is scattered across hundreds of meters, and the gang hasn't picked it all clean yet. Time to capitalize on someone else's misfortune. Well, we could do this, but will we just win a fight and then just get basic supplies and that's it? Hiding among the cacti and dead brushes isn't your style. It's time to show these people who deserves the spoils. Don't know what we would need to do. Oh, we need an intimidation perk. So one of our other characters may have that. Or we could run. Well, I kind of don't want to run. I want to fight, but I'm going to go for the loot. But I don't mind a fight either. Wow, we just got another vehicle? Oh no, damage received. Okay, but we got some clothing from that. All right. This is going to end in a gunfight whether you like it or not. All right. So we're going to go to battle now. Or not? Oh, I guess not. Okay. Oh, there's a vehicle there. Fuel's getting a little low. Empty gang base. Trail practically led itself here. Dust clouds tracks carved deep into the sand. A road might be mined. Take it slow. Charge head first. Ambush them, wipe them out, and take their spoils. Let's do that. Oh, damn. More clothes and chips, too. Take up positions. Hours later, the hawkers return. And they're slow to avoid their own traps. You charge out from the dunes and attack. Ah, now it's time to attack. Hell yeah, we got multiple vehicles. Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's go back a little bit. We don't have a weapon on this vehicle, but we can push things out of the way. Let's go ahead and see if we can ram them, actually. Nice. Oh, they're mad. Okay, we need to start doing some severe damage here. I think we can also go into slow motion. Oh, wow, we barely avoided that. Let's go forward. Okay, I want the roamer to hit that vehicle. And the cruiser to hit that vehicle. I think we're going to lose a truck. No. Interestingly enough, nobody's really in that vehicle. Oh, this guy's trying to move. Let's bump his ass back up there. Oh, I wanted to push him up under the tar. Oh, here we go. Block him in. Block him in. Nice. Cute. Woo. Well, we suffered big damage there and lost a vehicle, but it's all good in the end. We got some chemicals too that we could sell. Got lots of stuff to raid there. All right, let's head back to the refinery. It would have been great if we could have kept that truck and put a gun on that, but from what I understand, the demo is different every time too. The enemies that attack us and the outcome is all different. So, you know, you play this one time and do great, and go in the second time and fail miserably. And even though you're more knowledgeable the second time, you know, you're gonna have a bad time. Repairing here is free. That's nice. Anybody in the shelter? No. Got all of our crew back still. These are things we can sell, of course. Let's try to work our way to the west. Oh, what is this? An automated prison. Draw the towers, fire under your vehicles and take out the gun nests and loot whatever you can. Draw the towers, fire under your vehicles and check the buildings for survivors. Let's go with that. We'll get people. Oh, there we go. Fury, special weapon cooldown negative 30%. Mac, caravan speed increased. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. What else is out there? Oh, okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's toxicity. Okay. Whatever that was, it was super dangerous. You decided to take a well-trodden route. Oh, no. We need to escape. Wait, sacrifices must be made for the greater good. No, floor it, baby. Escape result. Oh, we were able to escape. We're so lucky. They ambushed us right out of the gate. That's crazy. That would have been bad. Okay, let's go back to the garage. So now we got a special weapon cooldown reduction. Mac seems to be better than Hawk. What if we could drop these people off and they'll pay us for like the ride or something like that? I don't know. Wow, we barely made it. Barely made it. That's crazy. That would have been game over. So there you go. There's that RNG, man. Alright, Nyx repairs 20% damage. Special weapon cooldown seems pretty good, though. We don't have one at the moment, but we could try to go buy one. We do have quite a bit of cash. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to Moonshine and see if we can get some better weapons. We could be attacked at random. So let's go to the workshop. Let's buy the launcher. That seemed pretty promising. I'd like to get some armor next then. Back to garage and put that on. Rocket Strike fires a large rocket at a selected area, dealing 400 damage. Damn. And plus we got a faster cooldown now because of Fury. Furiosa? Oh, damn. Let's see. Hopefully we can continue these missions for the Enclave. Actually, let's check real quick. Are there new missions at the job board? There are not, but we will keep driving. Looks like driving out into this desert is rather dangerous in this orange area. What ambushes can happen at any time? There seems to be something there. Town called Boiler. Alright. Let's get some fuel. 666, that's ominous. They'll pay a lot for water and for food. Oh, we could buy wheat here and sell it back at the other town for quite a bit of money at Moonshine. Yeah, but we need more cash for that. We do have some clothing to sell. Average is 45. They'll buy for 52 at Moonshine, but here they'll buy it for 54. Actually, it says both prices are there, but you know what? Let's go ahead and sell regardless. So I'd like to see what they have in there. Ooh, main weapon damage dealt plus 20. Wow. Fuel consumption reduction 2 for Roberts. Nice. Oh, a ramming grill. Or a radar. What does that do? Random chance event negative 20%. View range plus 30. Effects do not stack. Wow. Scorcher would be nice. 200 damage. Oh wow, we get a very powerful main weapon. Let's do that. And then let's go to the garage real quick. Uninstall that. Install the Scorcher. Go back to the where was it? The workshop. Let's sell our Ripper for 21. We may find another vehicle. That may turn out to be a bad idea, but let's also buy a radar. And we'll plug that in too. There we go. Alright, that's cool. Anything else we should sell here? We got some chemicals. I think we should continue to sell. We'll just do that because honestly, you never know what's going to happen. Oh, looks like we can turn in jobs anywhere. Okay. Shortages. Deliver waste to boiler. Or trunk treasures. I'm just going to accept all these. We may fail these. These could be bad. I don't know. Worst case scenario, we'll just hit $0, so that's fine. Find out what's here. A mausoleum. Interesting. Explore the crosses buried in the sand. Follow a fresh trail of blood. Driving up to the building, you're hit by the stench of rotting flesh. Uh-oh. Investigate the source of grotesque sounds. Ooh, damn. Wow. Well, there went our special weapon cooldown from Fury. She dead. Oh, here's the bridge we likely have to rebuild. A skyscraper. Check the underground parking lot. Lots of scrap and tools. Okay. Wonder why we have to choose one. These are all options, so to choose one is kind of like restrictive a little bit. Rex. Oh boy, we could go in for a fair fight, but let's try to get out of there. All right, time for a fight then. Well, now we got our flamethrower and launcher. Did that damage our vehicle too? I believe it did. Okay. So using the launcher can damage friendly vehicles. Good to know. I wonder if we can bump him into him. Oh, wait. Oh, block him, block him, block him. Nice, big damage. Looks like the fire can continuously do damage as well after they're on fire for quite some time. Like it'll do damage for a long time. Oh, we got some waste too. The tanks. Oh. It'll produce chemicals every few days if we help to get the production online. Interesting. Alright, let's go get some repairs. And anything we can trade. Average is 20. Not too much I think I want to sell here just yet. And there's no workshop here. Let's go north. Yeah, there's the bridge that needs to be repaired. The broken bridge. Well, task complete. We found it. Here's a town called Plenty. Whoa, look at this guy. He wants alcohol. Alright. We're talking a sea of booze. This guy wants some booze. Then he'll open up the gates. Okay. That means we gotta bring a lot of wheat to the first town. The gallows. Here's where they carry out their executions. Wow. Loot the suffering for whatever valuables they have left. Wow. Try to free one of the victims who might last more than a few hours. Bolt. Okay, he can repair up to 30% damage. Wow, okay. All inclusive. Well, this is nice. They like a hotel town. Oh, there's some weapon parts here. Guns, which are probably more than likely used by people and not by vehicles. Okay. Face Roberts and Gibson again. Ooh, and more weapons to buy. Shotgun Mark II, Ripper Mark II. And a new vehicle called the Rhino for 250. Damn. Taunter and a small cargo hold. Job board. More jobs to take. Again, I'm not sure where some of these go to. Defeat enemies near all-inclusive. 147 bucks. Go ahead and do that. I think we'll just take all of these and see what happens. We have a few days left on a few of them, but it would be nice too to see how many days were remaining in this menu as well. I think we can track these in the upper left corner, but is that a tractor? Clash with the crew. Well, it's going to be a fair fight if we fight. Let's see if we can go ahead and flee, maybe? Well, maybe too late. It looks like we can go to anywhere that we can highlight. School trip. A couple of school buses here. Check the gang's vehicles first. Creep closer to the buses. Something tells you to keep quiet. Biggest surprise is in the cabin. The steering system is automated, and instead of the driver's seat, there's a retractable turret. Know where you're testing if it still works. You get the hell out of the same way you came. Good thing we did not attack them then. Last haven. More fuel. I think we need to find... go back and find people around that all-inclusive enemies around there and see if they'll attack us. Oh, this will produce fertilizer. Okay. And we can buy livestock here. Wow. We can also sell waste here too for a little bit of cash, but it just seems better to, for the time being, hold everything on us and then wait for a quest. Dry dock. Such great names for these towns, literally what they used to be. Oh, there we are. 9 days left on personal belongings. We're likely to fail some of those, but again, I wanted to just see if any of them would pop up. Well, let's buy some fuel. Alright, we're getting mighty low on fuel. But let's keep us exploring a little bit. Oh, and we go much faster on the road. Check that out. Kind of neat. Alright, let's try to find enemies around all-inclusive. These may be the enemies that they were talking about from before. But maybe we'll randomly encounter some. Or maybe they mean these guys. Let's go for the fair fight here, then we'll head back. Oh, they got missiles. Nice. Ah, the music is outstanding. This is just fun, man. What a great demo. Well, maybe that completed that mission. Oh, and a shotgun Mark II. I feel like I'd want to just sell that. Wonder if that was what they wanted. Let's see. Back to the job board. And indeed it is. A claim a reward of 147 bucks. Those bastards ran wild until you stepped in. Area's safer now. All thanks to you. You're a damn hero. Thank you very much. Alright, let's repair. And rearm ourselves. Let's sell that gun too. Oh, workshop. Let's sell that shotgun. I think the flamethrower is just kind of better for now. We're up to 164 bucks. Special weapon taunter version 1. Draw the enemy fire onto you for 10 seconds. Oh, well that'd be good if it were an alternative weapon. Or a vehicle. Like we had earlier. This is good enough for now. We're all fueled up, so let's leave. So there's that bridge. Anything else we can do there? Sawblade and his crew on the other side. So we can repair that bridge, but that'll be the end of the demo. S1, R1. Let's see if there's any fuel here. Alright, let's keep trucking. Feel like it's better just to find things out in the wasteland to buy and sell for now. Phantom Riders. All right. Give them 27 bucks. These guys will be troublesome. Let's clap cheeks. Let's see if we can get these two together. Oh, damn. He just missed it. Block him in, block him in. No, that wasn't that bad. That was supposed to be troublesome, but we did quite well. Waste and scrap. So honestly, it seems like a much better idea to maybe do a mission for a town and then stay in that area of the town. And it does not look like we can go back to a... I wonder what happens when we run out of fuel. Oh, you lose everything even though we're close to a city? Caravan is run dry. You're forced to return to the last enclave, leaving your hull behind. Oh, really? Okay. So you'll lose everything if you do that. Just out of curiosity. But not quest items, so that's good to know. But that also means all the people, too. Okay. So anything that's in the cargo goes bye-bye. Anything that's in the vehicle stays behind, so that's okay. So all of our trading items are pretty much gone. Now, I wonder, is there a way to buy additional fuel? Like, buying some extra jerry cans and filling them up, it kind of seems like a no-brainer. Repair cost reduction, no. Any other new tasks here? No, the tanks again. Where do we spawn? Oh, they spawned us... Whoa, what? That's interesting. They spawned us all the way back to S1R1, which is the place with the tanks, but not outside the town that we're very close to. That's interesting. So it seems like, you know, a good tactic of yours to maybe try to, you know, like maybe on occasion there'll be a time where you just can't quite make it and get close to a town, but then it's just going to bring you back wherever. Okay, we can't go down there due to durability. So we can't go too far into what seems to be the desert. There's the end of the, a lone wanderer. What? Seems like a mirage. Wait for the stranger to approach. Fortuna. Oh, what didn't we see at the bar? Oh, she's dead because I don't think we can get back to... I don't think we can get back here. And I also don't think we can pop any of these people in during a mission from what I can see. So yeah, you could basically lose everything out in the field like that. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a wreck from our previous... Hold on. Oh, caravan remains. Oh, you can go get your stuff. Okay. Well, I'm glad we know that. So there's a possibility to go get your things again. What about this? The herd. Kill a few and load the carcasses onto the trucks. Split the herd. Capture a few to... Oh, wow. We can go sell some cattle. Oh, that's cool. So yeah, we're failing tasks. We'll be losing money for that, but that's okay. you know, for demo purposes. It's good to see what the heck's going on. But let's go ahead and try to maybe trade the animals. They'll buy these for 36. Wow, we got a lot of cash now. That's nice. All right, let's go back to the boiler town and see if there's anything else we can buy. And again, remember, the traders upgrade their stuff, so maybe their garages also upgrade too. It seems like it's mostly related to the trader, but what about the workshop? Yeah, it seems like the ramming grill is here too from before. Seems like a good call for our vehicle. Let's pop that on. Excellent. And tribute from sale, -3. I don't know what that means exactly. Tribute from the sale. Does that mean there's like a transaction fee? Not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm very curious about these weapons though, and how the game's mechanics are working other than what we can see. Like, for example, if you happen to, you know, quote unquote die, what happens? Oh, there's a person there. Oh. Pile of salvage. Another herd. And more cattle again. Let's see if we can bring it back to moonshine. Or at least get fueled up. They'll buy cattle for 37. That's our buying price at 39. Wow, lucky with that, huh? Crazy. Go back to the workshop. Could we buy another launcher? That would be great. And then let's buy light sheets or plates. Let's buy sheets, I guess. So I think... Wow, so now we have 2 rocket strikes. Oh, okay, so light plates have to take the place of the ramming grill. But this is good to keep just in case we find another vehicle. Outstanding. Oh, we forgot to fuel up. Hold on. Whoop. Important to do that. There we go. Further west. Giant mountains here. Ghost Town. Place is eerie and long abandoned. Maybe looters have avoided it until now. Might be worth checking out. Fire a shot into the air and bellow, take whatever you can. Now we gained water, but we lost bolt, the ability to repair. All right, back to town we go. It's honestly quite delightful. Like when we hit day 15, you know, everything starts over again. So we don't get too much of a chance to see anything or even really fail a lot of these missions. But all good. Let's see if we can maybe hire anybody. No. Fuel consumption -15. That's great, but only if placed in roamer. Main weapon damage dealt 20. That's great as well. Unload or sell some of your junk or you're not going anywhere. Are you threatening me? Oh, caravan is overloaded. Oh, there's a weight limit. Okay. Well, let's try to sell the grill. And then maybe a bunch of that water. I mean, we kind of have to. We're low on cash. I mean, weight. Oh, it's all this cargo, I see. Back to the garage. We'll pop Fortuna in then. Well, you know, that main weapon damage dealt's pretty good. Let's get Gibson here. Mel Gibson. A lot of references. Let's go for the Workshop. No, let's go to the garage. I think we'll pop Gibson in there. And I also am assuming that the more vehicles we have, the more things we can carry on the convoy, too. Unfortunately, we only had one vehicle for just a little bit. An escort vehicle, but still pretty cool. Let's go get in a fight before day 15. The watering hole. All right, let's fight. Our main weapon should be doing more damage. We just got out of the way just in time on that one. Absolutely wrecked. Hell yeah. Vehicle's doing a lot better now. Not really worth it to get in those fights, though, for scrap, unless it's some sort of a quest to actually do that. And out we go again. See if there's anything else along the crevasse. You know, it's surprising. Why can't we just drive down here? Is there a reason? Ah. Yep. Mountains and the Big O Canyon. So I wonder why there's not a reason, or rather, there's not a way to actually take jerry cans with us at the moment. So maybe that'll be something later on. But we're pretty much at the end of day 15. So I think I'm going to call it. That's all good for me. All right, guys, that's going to be all for our first look at Dust Raiders, the demo. Outstanding. This is a demo where, you know, your first time you play it, you're like, oh, wow, I did really well. And then the second time is you're more knowledgeable, death around every corner. Then your third time, best run ever. Then fourth time, worst run yet. And that's what happens with, you know, little procedurally generated little RNG roguelike type things, which this does have some of those elements too. But very cool to see all the trading, all the vehicles that we can have, and then, of course, all the people you can recruit, and then all the modifiers that it'll do to your weapons, special equipment, armor, whatever. All right, well, do leave a like down below, and also leave a comment. Say, I'm in, down below in the comment section if you'd like to see more giveaways and such on the channel and would like to see this game in the future, especially when it releases sometime soon. There's not actually an official release date yet, but I'm all in. I like it. All right, I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching.